All right, I think we are live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Sorry, I apologize for the jump scare. No start screen, but we're streaming from a different location. So welcome to the GWallPro stream, the first of the daily December streams. And I have a special guest. This is my brother Seth.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And we're here just doing a quick hour-long Q&A stream. Of course, being in this separate location, just we might have some McDonald's Wi-Fi cooking, but that's perfectly okay. Seth, how long has it been since you've been on the channel, my dude? I think it's been
a minute, man. Has it been a year?
Might have been, I think, 2 years. I think
2 years?
I think the soccer trick shots was was the last one.
We didn't get like a Fall Guys video in there at some point.
I've been doing them with Simon, but we haven't gotten you on the streams yet.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It's been a while.
Might have to change that. Might have to get you on a stream one of these days.
Oh, for real.
But I appreciate all of you guys for coming through for today. As you guys learned yesterday, surprise announcement. I apologize for that, but we are going to be streaming throughout the month of December leading up until Christmas Day. So I hope you guys are excited. We got plenty of people in chat today. First up, W to Stars for 9 months of the Wall of Gold. Back to getting close to that black badge tier. And Ritz Game, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We got Ritz, Mudkip V, Mabelum, Jerbear, Tanuki Mario 1, Sid Sparkle, Fire Yoshi, my moderator. We got Ray. We got Jerbear as well. Sparky is also here. Let's get it. And we got plenty of other people as well. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. And Lila coming through with a Wall of Gold 10 months with a surprise. Thank you so much for being members. It really does. It really appreciates me. But ladies and gentlemen, let's we got Seth here. Seth was gracious enough to take a little bit of time out of his busy schedule to make an appearance on the stream. So if you guys got any questions you want to shoot towards Seth, like I guess I'll start it off. What I know a lot of my audience is playing, they like to play Nintendo games with me, the classic Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Mario Party, all that stuff. What games are you kind of playing nowadays and all of that? What?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I unfortunately don't have the time to play as many games as I'd like to these days. I used to. I have an Xbox One S. That's my main gaming console system, and yeah, I used to play all the time. Unfortunately, with work, just busy schedule, not able to run it as much. But for me and my friends, one of our big games, still a staple game. We've been playing it for 7-8 years,
for a long
years
time.
Now, a long time. Is Overwatch. Huge Overwatch fan. Not a big fan of Overwatch 2, what they've done with it recently. But if I'm able to get some time to play a game with my friends, we usually hop on Overwatch still. So
yeah, understandable.
Yeah,
that's always a vibe. Jaheim, we're doing well, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. But I guess let's talk about like what you back in the day, back when we were still living together, the childhood, like growing up with the classic Nintendo consoles like GameCube, like Wii, like what were some of your favorites back in the day that you kind of miss playing, like or if you had any fond memories from some top tier games back in the day that you think some of these guys might recognize.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like thinking back to our childhood, the OG days. For me personally, nothing beats the GameCube. GameCube, I thought the GameCube was the best thing. It had some of the best games. I mean, just starting with Double Dash, Mario Kart Double Dash. I mean, that was a classic right there.
Absolutely.
On the GameCube. I'm trying to think of the other the Sonic one. What's remember the
Sonic Riders?
Yeah, Sonic Riders.
Streamed that a couple months ago.
That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Was it Super Sluggers, the baseball?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Mario Superstar Baseball was the GameCube one, and Sluggers was the Wii.
Superstar Baseball. Luigi's Mansion.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, they were just the GameCube just had so many great games that I remember we used to play all the time. Just bringing back some good memories, and yeah, I would say if we're going back to our childhood, that was definitely what we grew up on and started with, and it was a lot of fun. So
that's true. No, those were those were definitely good times. So that's giving you guys just a little bit of a sort of heads up, or just a, you know, letting you guys know how we sort of got started with our days on Nintendo. Sparky Wolf being a member for 19 months is crazy. While ago, thank you so much, Sparky. I really do appreciate that. Let's go. Oh, we did miss the question from Stars. Hey, Seth, do you play Nintendo games? I don't think currently you do, but you definitely did back in the day.
Yeah, not currently. Definitely back in the day for sure. Yeah, I grew up with you know, GameCube, Game Boy, DS, Wii. Played a lot with this guy right here.
Yep.
A lot of Nintendo games. But hey, listen, I will always be down to play Nintendo. I still love it, and any Nintendo game, I'm always there for it. So I still think it's a lot of fun. It's just, obviously, I unfortunately just don't have the time, as much time anymore to play video games in general. So, yeah. But I still love them. Still love Nintendo, and we'll play, of course. So.
Yeah. We'll have to get you onto the you know, onto some of the new games that have come out on the Switch recently, like especially the new Mario Party, because I know Mario Party was a big one for us back in the day. So we'll have to get you on the new version of that game as well.
That's right. The Mario Party, the GameCube Mario Parties. Yeah, those were awesome too.
Those are definitely vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. Let's see. Yeah, Sunday stream deal. We're streaming every day in December, leading up until Christmas Eve is when we're gonna be streaming for it. So that is what's up. And yeah, we got a lot of GameCube fans in here at Lilac Fire. Yoshi Double Dash is peak. Absolutely, the GameCube was also peak. And yeah, if you guys have the opportunity to get Sonic Riders, then go for it.
So,
V says,
Seth, how can you convince your brother to get Sonic X Shadow Gens and shit?
Now he hasn't gotten that game either. I don't think you've ever played a Sonic game, or besides the racing one, but like a Sonic platformer. That's not. He's more of the online multiplayer, I'd say, type of game player. So, you know, as fun as Sonic and Shadow Gens looks, I don't think that's your type of game either. If I to be honest.
Oh, what's his name? What's the name?
V.
V. Hey V. So, unfortunately, I'm I'm actually not really sure what that game is. Never really heard of it, but I mean it. You know, obviously, I was a big fan of Sonic Riders. I think Sonic is a cool character. I think they're, you know, make some cool games. So I mean,
we grew up in the time where Sonic didn't have, like, we didn't get into video games until after, like, the Sonic Adventure games came out on the GameCube. We weren't too familiar with those games back in the day. We never had access to those games. So our literally first, you know, access to Sonic was like his spin-off racing games. So obviously I've started to play more and more of the Sonic, like the original Sonic games and stuff like that, the platformers, but Seth never got, you know, a chance to, you know, hit up those types of games. So Sonic and Shadow Generations, it seems like a fun game.
But V, don't worry, I'll do you a favor. I'll convince him, because clearly the people want to see it. So I'll convince him.
People want to see it. Obviously there's a movie coming out on in a couple of weeks.
I got you.
So maybe one day this month we might make it happen. Oh my goodness. How expensive are those panels in the background? These are our dad's. They're like movie posters from like old movies that my dad. He has a few all around this room. We're just kind of hijacking it for this
Pink Panther, James Bond.
Yeah, for this stream. So he's got a couple of good ones. Like he has a Star Wars one that's over there that you can't see, and a Rambo one that's over there. So my dad's a big movie fan, movie guy. He's got some other ones that aren't even hung up. I don't know how expensive they are.
I don't know.
I think they're just the regular movie posters that you can either like buy from, you know, like comic stores or like printing stores, and then just get like a poster frame and put them up. That's my assumption though. But I appreciate the observation, Sid. That's what's up. Sparky says, so we saw you like playing football. He's from France, so soccer.
Okay.
Any other sports you like or would like to practice?
That's a good question. I mean, yeah, soccer's my or football for you in France. It's definitely my number one sport by a mile. Played it for like 18 years. Love it. I will say, I am also a big American football and basketball kind of guy.
Yep.
I love playing pickup basketball a lot. I played in a rec league this past spring, which was a lot of fun. I don't know if I would ever play like like an actual American football game with pads and helmets. I think I'm a little too small for that. I'd probably get destroyed out there.
Right.
But I'm always down to play like any sort of pickup flag football for sure. I'm just an athletic.
Flag league could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I just consider myself a pretty athletic guy, so I'm always down to compete and play almost any sport. But yeah, I would say soccer, American football, and basketball are my big three that I would love to play and watch. I'm a big fan of watching it too. So
absolutely, yeah. So great question, Sparky. Yeah, it was definitely really cool to have Seth on the channel for those soccer trick shot videos. But we definitely have to get him on for more of those types of videos in the future potentially. So great question, Sparky. I appreciate that. Luigi XP plans on playing Brothership. I don't. As of right now, no. I think I just have a lot other things on my plate to be able to, to have to worry about getting Brothership. I think some people liked the RPG streams and the Paper Mario streams, but I think Brothership might just be too much of a deviance from those types of games. I think for me, I just, after everything I've seen, I don't think it's a game that I would personally enjoy going through. It seems like kind of a grind, but maybe one day I will get it. But as of right now, I don't think I have plans, especially this month. I don't think I will be playing that game at very much at all. I mean, well, at least for this month. We'll see what happens in the near future, though. So we'll see what happens next year. Gonna get a GWallPro stream for my birthday. Let's go, Theo. Let's go. And Rogue wants to know what your favorite Mario game is. So it could be any game. It could be Mario Kart, Mario Party, any. Like if you have a Mario game that you specifically are fond of.
Favorite Mario game. Oh man, that's tough. That's really tough. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, while you think about that, I was gonna welcome Jesse into the chat. Jesse's here saying
Jesse,
double trouble. Welcome, Jesse. I appreciate you. We got Seth on for an exclusive this month, so appreciate you coming through.
Man, I would have to. I mean, the first game that comes. I mean, Mario Kart Wii was just awesome. I like that a lot. Right. I was huge Luigi's Mansion guy.
Fair.
Love the OG Luigi's Mansion. I was a big fan of. It's hard to pick one, so sorry. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna just list off a few favorites because I don't know if I can list just one.
No, I get you.
What was the Super Strikers, the soccer?
Super Mario Strikers.
Yeah, that one, the soccer one was awesome. I was a big fan of the Lego Star Wars games as well.
True.
I mean, I know it's not Mario, but
we're just going through games.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going through some favorite just overall games. Because that was from like the GameCube, so still.
Yeah, we were a big fan of the OG Lego Star Wars video game, like before Complete Saga even was a thing.
Yeah. So. But yeah, those were a few. I don't know if I can give you one favorite. I don't know if I have one, but I like a lot of them. So those were just a few of my favorites. So,
yeah. That's a vibe. I'll have to get you a chance to try out Luigi's Mansion 3 that came out on the Switch, like the third. I know the second version's kind of, or the Luigi Mansion 2 is not that like great, at least in my opinion, but I'm curious to see how you would like 3. So maybe one of these days we'll make that happen. Ritz has a question. He says, what are some wild adventures you two have been on? That's a really good question. Wild adventures. Let's see. Well, I know last year we, my brother and I went with Simon and one of our friends to a soccer game in MetLife Stadium, and
That was a lot of fun.
we had a really good time there. But we were supposed to. The game started at 5 p.m. and we left Simon's place in New York at the time around, I think, 3:30. And as we were driving there, we got stuck in so much traffic, and the time just kept going and going up. So eventually, we didn't get there until like 6 o'clock. So we missed the entire first half of that game, despite paying it was like $3.50 a ticket or something like that, which is insane for a preseason English Premier League game.
It's the worst traffic I've ever been in. So bad.
It was horrible traffic.
So bad.
But we enjoyed our time at the game, and and then the four of us just hung out at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey, right after the game. So that was a pretty fun. I guess I'd call that an adventure, because that was like a pretty decent drive, I would say. Other adventures along those reigns, I don't necessarily know. I can't really think of many others. I mean, we've gone on like vacations and stuff with families and like trips, but I don't think we've really explored that much. We were both a combination of sort of, I don't know what the right word for it is, but sort of like rule follower kids, but also like we didn't really like to explore much, especially like late, like after school. Like we just kind of like our daily routines from school days were like, do school, do sports, go home and do homework, and then like go to bed and repeat. So we didn't really have too much of like sort of those types of adventures. And then once college started off, we kind of like split off and found our own friends and just kind of like separated our lives for a little bit of time. But yeah, besides that, I think that's pretty much are like the main big adventure. But I think we'll have some like other trips to go see like other games in the other sports games. I think in the next like year or two, I think we have plans for that. So yeah,
no, definitely. Yeah, I think it's I mean, not that we've been apart, but it's just like you said, we both went to college, and then obviously you live in a different state now, so it's we haven't had too much, I guess, time to, rather travel just the two of us and go on those kind of adventures. But as we're getting older now and kind of becoming more like, more independent, then I think, more adventures await us. So
I think so. Yeah, definitely a possibility for that. Kat says, hi, nice to see your bro with you, GWall. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Yes, we got Seth here, so it's going to be a very, very, very good time for the next like 40 minutes or so. VS favorite Mario character from the both of you. I mean, you pretty much, my top few. I love Petey Piranha. I love Donkey Kong Jr. Like, those are obviously two of my favorites. Seth, I think I'd guess Luigi, or Diddy Kong, but I'm not sure.
I have an answer for you there. My all-time favorite, the GOAT, it's Waluigi. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
It's Waluigi. I mean, he's just always been my favorite guy. Anytime from Mario Kart, Mario Party, I'm always taking Waluigi, dude. Mm-hmm. Love that guy. So
you do play as Boo sometimes as well in the Mario Party games.
I do like Boo,
but I think Waluigi, overall.
Waluigi's goated though. Can't go wrong with that. So
that's fair. No worries there. Waluigi's pretty solid. Pretty solid. He's always been a Waluigi fan from like the Mario Kart days and all that sort of stuff. So that's always. I think he liked the Waluigi had that like 3-wheeled like triangular like vehicle and Double Dash that like was probably the sickest looking car in the game. It's probably where it started, but yeah. None of us are bilingual, unfortunately, Lemoncello, but I appreciate you coming through. I learned.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I was pretty good at Spanish. Like I took like 5 years of I took 7 years of Spanish actually. Like between middle school and college, and kind of forgot a large majority of it because I didn't keep up with it afterwards. But I feel like I could probably pick it up quickly. But none of us are really fluent in a language other than English. We're both of like Polish descent, like our ancestors are like Polish and all that. So I mean, none of us speak Polish, but that's that's pretty much nationality wise. We could probably like learn that language if we decided to like lock in and try it out.
Yeah.
So good question there. Oh my goodness. I know brothers always be doing the wackiest stuff together. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of our like wacky stuff is just kind of like, I guess just like in the house, just kind of like, you know, like doing like imaginary like stuff, just trying to but at the same time we had you know, had to be like, you know, obedient in a way. So that's pretty much what it came down to. But let's see if half siblings count. I have a brother. Random question. Okay, hang on, let me wing. Random question.
Ooh, I like that question.
Which restaurant makes the best burger?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question.
All right, we got a question from Tanuki Mart. All right, let's see if
I think about that one.
yeah. Let's see. Oh wow, this one's going. This is going crazy. If we do, see how this works. If that ends up making anything better. No. Okay. Yeah. Keep thinking about the question that you're looking for. Let's try. Oh, we might get very low. Let's see how that works. Maybe. Oh, nothing. Okay. Boom. Yeah, connection can go crazy sometimes. Okay. Let's see how this works. We're still getting dropped.
Oh no, we're getting the McDonald's Wi-Fi in the chat. Oh
yeah,
no.
we're getting a bunch of. Yeah, we're getting a lot of.
Brutal. Come on, guys.
Let's just keep trying. Anything? We're still getting cut like crazy. Oh, and Mizu got gifted a membership. Let's go.
Hey,
W's to Mizu.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, man, I'm curious what it is. What could be causing it? Because it was perfectly fine for a little bit, but let's try doing that maybe, if anything. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. No. Nah, still no. Interesting. Yeah, these Wi-Fi's are getting. All right. Anything? Okay. I think we might be back for now. All right. Let's keep it like this. All right, I really apologize for that one, guys. It's just, you know, sometimes when there's I think there might be a lot of connected devices going on right now. But yeah, this, like I said, if you guys remember the 2022 days, or I think Mudkip might have been one of the only ones that was here for those days. Yeah, rough times, but with the McDonald's Wi-Fi. But anyways, all right, let's go back and catch up with the questions. So Seth, were you able to figure out what your favorite fast food burger was, or not fast food, but what restaurant makes the best burger?
You know, I'm not sure. I'm really not. I was really thinking about it, and I there's nothing that really has jumped out to me as like a favorite burger. But I will say that I really do like a smash burger, like a double patty smash burger, and one that I've always wanted to try since it came out was a 1010 burger from Mike Malak. Yeah, I really wanted to try one of those because I'm always seeing those burgers and they look really good. So any kind of smash burger, that's up my alley. I unfortunately don't really have an idea of a favorite burger restaurant. I've had good burgers, but I haven't had one that's obviously made me remember it. So
yeah. For me, Tanuki, I mean, I'm always a fan. I think I personally really like burger. I mean, I don't really care about like the make of the burger, but like if you could get a burger on a pretzel bun, for me, that's a vibe. So I like that as well. Stars question, your opinion on the female adults in Mario. I mean, they're solid characters, nothing wrong with them. They're a very good complement to the main Mario characters as well. It's always good to have a good cast of female characters as well.
Yeah, Daisy's the best. I mean, that's just let's be honest. Out of the few you listed there, Daisy is.
What's that? Oh, let's get some light, but not like too much where.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a glare. Yeah, it's very glary.
Actually, let me turn this light. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if that would be much, but.
Rough conditions here. Nope, that was not. No, it's not good now.
Oh, it's not good.
Hold on, wait. Close that. All the way. That's okay. I think. I mean, it's a little dark, but I think it's.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
I think it
we'll keep
works
it like
ish.
Yeah, this works.
Okay.
We got a lot of noise coming up in here, but you know what? To reduce the glare, that's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Daisy, 100%.
Daisy's the best.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
Loving my girl Daisy.
Oh my goodness. All good. Mabel, good question. Before Ritz gifted the membership, which thank you, Ritz. I appreciate that. Let's see if the heart works this time around. There it is. Let's go. Hearts out to all of you guys.
There we go.
Do you have any Christmas traditions? I mean, yeah, I think tonight we're going to be setting up the tree with the rest of our family. Decorating it. Our dad usually sets it up. It sets up the tree. We usually get a fake tree because I think some people in our family are allergic to it, but to a real tree. So we get a fake tree, or we've had a fake tree for years. Ornaments, and then we just do that all together. There will be no Christmas tree in my in my studio, in my apartment, just letting you guys know. You will not. Maybe I'll make the W of lights like green and red to make it Christmas themed, but I'm not gonna have like a full tree. I cannot fit a tree in my room. But besides that, my mom usually hosts like a Christmas Eve gathering, like dinner with people that we hang out on like Christmas Eve night, like with 20, 30 people or so, like a lot of our extended family. And then Christmas morning, we just kind of do the usual stuff. We have usually like ham with like waffles and stuff for breakfast. Or no, maybe just like waffles, not really ham. It's like an Easter thing. We have like waffles and stuff for breakfast, and then we open gifts, and then we just kind of like chill out the rest of the day. So after a busy Christmas Eve. So yeah, usually those are our Christmas traditions, Mabel. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Ritz, have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you coming through. All right, let's see. Are you guys streaming via phone by any chance? No, streaming on my laptop. Just I don't have my setup, of course. That's all the way in my apartment. So it's just, if you guys remember the streams I did with T-Main and Escape back when I visited them in Long Island, this is the same sort of setup. So that's what we did. Will the rave command work on this stream? Yeah, it'll work. If I do this, should I think get a rave command if it recognizes the fact that I have two bullhorn. If I was able to do the heart command, it should do a rave command, I think. Hello, if the camera can recognize. Maybe not. Okay, we'll work on that. But I apologize, we couldn't get a rave command on that one, but that is a-okay. Also, I completely forgot too. After the stream is over, feel free to go check out the video I just posted. Smash Brothers unlocks on a tier list. So I just posted that at 11 o'clock. Be sure to post that at 12. Or it's posted at 12. It is posted. Be sure to check that out once the stream is over. But Kat says, what countries outside of the U.S. do you guys want to visit someday? So I think I mentioned my list a couple times. I want to hear what countries you would want to visit someday if you got to travel anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I think somebody asked me this question just like a few days ago. So I kind of got it in my head right now. Yeah, there's definitely a few countries I want to go visit. I've never left the country before, so I definitely want to travel and see the world one day for sure. Yeah, so just To start, I would definitely say England. As a big soccer guy, big Premier League guy, I would love to go to England, do a tour of the stadiums, watch a couple games, visit London, see that area. Just be very interested in England for sure.
Absolutely.
I definitely would also be very interested in. I'm just gonna combine the two as one. Portugal and Spain. My cousins have been there before, and they said it's just absolutely beautiful. They said the nightlife is the best thing ever. It just seems those two countries just seem like a really cool place to visit, and I'd love to go there one day for sure.
Absolutely.
Also, would definitely like to go to Poland one day, see the OG roots, see where our ancestors came from, and kind of explore a little bit of Poland for sure. And then I would also say Greece. I would be very interested in Greece. I'm always getting like Greece stuff popping up on my TikTok or whatever, and about like these different places in Greece on the water, and it looks so beautiful. And I do like Greek food, so I would be interested in that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are definitely some of the big countries that I would certainly be interested in doing a vacation there one day. So
Right.
yeah.
Those are definitely good places for sure. Would be down to visit all of those places, especially check out the stadiums and all those as well. For me, obviously those are good countries as well that'd be really cool to visit. Some other countries you didn't mention that I'd love to visit are I'd love to visit Japan for sure. I think the futuristic vibes are crazy in Japan, and just someone that's like, obviously a nerd for like, video game movie stuff, and all that. I think, seeing Japanese culture, obviously my biggest issue would be, trying to find food that I would enjoy, but maybe one day I can expand my palate for that. But I think just, seeing Japanese culture like that would be really cool. I would like to visit Italy. I think Italy would be a vibe as well.
Yeah, Italy for sure is up there.
Italy looks really nice for sure. And I think, where else? I feel like there was some other on my list, but I think you pretty much got the majority of it. I think it'd be cool to visit a country like Norway as well, like kind of test my limits for like the cold, for like the the chilliness, and see how that goes. But I guess at the end of the day, it would be cool to visit, I guess, like, all the countries eventually. If I were to go to South America, maybe, I don't know what would be the best. Either Brazil or maybe Peru, because that's where Simon's from, or and then in Africa, I feel like South Africa would be the best option, especially like Cape Town. I feel like they've got good like city vibes down there as well. And then Australia could be cool to visit as well if we get to check out like the Sydney vibes, or I think around those places. So yeah, a lot of good places, but I think those were the main countries that we mentioned. So fantastic question from Cats. I appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Let's see. Pancakes or waffles? I'm a waffle guy personally, but French toast above both, in my opinion.
Yeah, waffles. Both really good, but gotta go with the waffles there. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Japan does sound really fun to visit, but I think I'd have a problem with food as well. That's true.
Big reasons for wanting to travel. I'm a big food guy.
Yeah.
I'm not very picky at all. I like a lot of foods, and I would be so interested in trying like the different foods from the different cultures, and seeing what they're like and kind of comparing them to our food here in the U.S. Sure, it's much better over there. So
Yeah. No, that's true. Absolutely. I think Seth would definitely have a field day with all the different cultures, all the different foods that they would have to offer. So that's always a good vibe to check out. So trying to think if there were other let's see. What am I trying to say? I don't know. What have I? Yeah, I know. I've had you on the channel a couple times. Do you have any? Are there any specific videos that you remember being on the channel or enjoying, like filming back in the day? If I remember correctly, obviously we did the soccer trick shots. I think we filmed an unboxing of, you know, when we got the Nintendo Switch day one. You've popped in on a couple of like gameplay videos, for example. Like I had to try to do like a couple of shortcut challenges. Were there any videos that you like particularly enjoyed out of the ones you've been on the channel before in the past? Or like, are there future videos or even live streams that you would be down to hop on in the future?
Yeah, one that I remember that was one of my personal favorites was when you would have me on, and I know we can't do that anymore, I don't think, but because they closed the servers, I believe, but we used to play Mario Kart Wii together online,
Right.
against like whether it was your subscribers or just random people, or that was a lot of fun always. And
Yeah. So
yeah.
you theoretically, we can do that technically, with like they've created new servers for Mario Kart Wii. I mean, like
Oh yeah.
community people have created servers. So if you get like, you know, CTGP and all that sort of stuff, like you remember those vibes with the custom tracks.
Oh, that's right, the
You
custom track ones.
you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
those,
Tho-
like,
those were fun. Those were
Yeah,
good
those
days.
come with online functionality as well. So whether obviously it would be harder if we were playing on two separate Wiis. I'd have to get CTGP on like we do have CTGP on the Wii that's currently in the basement, so we can get you online for that. But yeah, either way, or two players if we're both in the same area streaming from one Wii, that would also be relatively simple. So we can definitely make something like that happen in the future. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see that, then definitely let me know in the chat if you want Seth to make a return to some Mario Kart Wii gameplay. See how he handles.
You know the people love me. They want to see me, right, guys? Come on now.
You know you guys want to see Seth. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness. We got some more food. Go for it.
Sorry, just real quick.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time, but I'm telling you, if I ever play against any of you guys,
It's like riding a bike.
I'm sorry, but you're going down. Like you know, I'm still nice with the sticks. Like you're not ready for it, man. So if we ever do it,
You know, I would believe you, but like then I also said that to my viewers, and then I played them. I got torched. Well, that was Mario Kart 8. I think I stand a better chance in Mario Kart Wii. So I think you'd stand a chance against them as well.
oh yeah, Mario Kart Wii would definitely be the best. That's definitely my
We
best
we,
one.
we get smoked in 8, but I think maybe we'd stand a little bit of a chance.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, absolutely. I'd like to see you play Mario Party with your brother someday. Yeah, absolutely, cats. I'd be down. I just have to find a way to get Seth on a video or a stream. Like I said, not sure if it would happen until maybe like a couple months when I move into a new place at my apartment. Just it's not like it's, you know, things at the my current apartment, just it's tough to have people over and all that sort of stuff. But if I get a new place, then yeah, absolutely, I think it'd be cool to get Seth in for a Mario Party.
Oh, hold on, we missed V's question right there. Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, or Domino's?
Yeah, go for it.
Dude, it's Domino's all the way. Let me just tell you that, V, right now.
Yeah.
First off, I've never had Little Caesars. A couple of my friends have, and they said it is terrible. So I've never gotten it.
Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it.
And I've had Pizza Hut a couple times, and it's okay. But if I'm feeling pizza, like a quick pizza, it's Domino's. I mean, come on, you just cannot beat the garlic crust there. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
it's just so good. With the cinnamon twist to the breadsticks, like, come on now, come on.
Domino's has some good has some good stuff.
Sid knows. Domino's is the best. Yeah,
Sid Sparkle knows
Sid
for
Sparkle
sure.
knows.
Yeah, that does remind me of another. It's not. Back to like the sort of adventure question. It wasn't really an adventure, but remember the time where we like tried to order Domino's but like I thought the payment wouldn't go through, so we were like, all right, let's skip this, let's go find another place. And so we like ordered food from Buffalo Wild Wings.
But then it actually went through, and
then
we got both.
yeah, so we ordered
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings, and then at the door came Domino's first. We were like, wait, I thought the payment didn't go
Yeah.
through. What happened? So we ended up getting
Yeah,
both
we just had
Domino's.
so much food.
We had both Domino's
Oh.
and Buffalo Wild Wings on the same night. It was a lot of food. We weren't planning that, but that was something. So again, not much of a crazy adventure, but that was just a hilarious moment. And that was a funny night. I think we just like watched a soccer game and then watched a movie or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, that was funny. Absolutely. Let's see. What else do we got? Seth, we have an esports player. If we're playing Mario Kart 8, yeah. The community has like people that are playing like esports, which is absolutely crazy.
I'll still beat him. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got
Fair
it.
enough. Yeah. Just get your Waluigi in the
When I play
the purple
Waluigi,
dude.
I'm unstoppable. So.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is.
I'd root for Seth any day of the week. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go. Gonna get a little bit of hate, but I despise Domino's. I mean, that's fair. You know, not everybody's into the whole Domino's vibe. So,
Who said that?
V.
Come on, V. What are we
V
doing?
was the one that has that.
Despise Domino's? Really?
Yeah,
Despise Domino's cheese with all.
I think mainly their cheese. Maybe they got like good sides and all that sort of stuff, but
You know what, V, I'll give you that one. Sometimes they do put a little bit too much cheese on that pizza. So good.
yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see if we can keep the connection. The connection seems to be going once again, but let's see what else we have to ask at the time. We have Pizza Express, which is pretty cool. Are you going at the the bottom one? Row? Okay, hang on. Let me. Yeah. Feel free to you can answer that. Seth, are you better than GWP at Smash Brothers?
No, I wouldn't say I am. I'd say I'm. I would definitely. I definitely compete though.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't.
put up a fight.
I wouldn't make it easy for him. Like if it was what is it? It's usually 3 lives.
Yeah, it's
I
usually-
think it'd come down. Like I think I'd get him to 1 life, but no,
He'd be
he's
pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play a lot of Smash Bros back in the day, so
Yeah.
I still think if I played right now, I'd be pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'm not anything crazy, but no, this kid would still probably beat me. Keep it close. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Mario Kart too. Like,
Right,
I mean,
right.
he would definitely beat me in Mario Kart, but I wouldn't make it easy. So, you never lose your roots. So, again, those are the games we growing up on. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
so yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, I think we would definitely keep it, somewhat competitive. Depending on the characters we choose, it'd be a tough time.
Yeah, just trying to dig back. You know who I was nice with? Mewtwo. Mewtwo. I remember being pretty nice with Mewtwo as well. I loved his little
The
his
tail
ball.
whip?
The tail whip
the
was
ball,
good, but the
yeah.
ball of energy that you charge up and then you just yeah. What's his name? Falco?
Yeah,
Falco from Star Fox, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
remember being nice with him as well. Yeah, and then, and I remember used a couple Mario characters as well. Luigi, I was pretty decent with. Diddy Kong. But I feel like I'm missing a character.
Would you say Diddy Kong you were nice with?
Diddy, Luigi. I feel like I'd have to see a list. I'm definitely forgetting a few. What was it? Toon Link. I was nice with Toon Link, or using Toon Link a lot.
Toon
I
Link
liked him.
That's true.
Yeah, they'll slowly start coming back to me. There's definitely a few more, but I'd have to look at a list.
Yeah, it's true.
But Yeah.
I would pull up a list, but it would get the Wi-Fi
Nah, it's all good.
more torched than it usually is.
I think I gave some pretty decent characters there, but
True.
yeah, that's definitely what I would say.
Yeah. Can we get Seth on the Discord server? I don't think Seth is a resident Discord user.
I've used Discord before. I mean, I'm not actively using it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hey, you never know. I might.
Yeah, there could always be a surprise appearance from Seth popping up on the server. You never know. But yeah. Okay, I see some artists, fellow Playboy Cardi fan. I think they were talking to someone else. Wake Up's the first of the month. I guess we'll go to that. Yeah. Any what would you say your top artists?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like, I'll do like all time. I mean, or just definitely some of my recent favorites. Obviously, big Drake guy. 21 Savage, Travis Scott,
Right.
Post Malone, Khalid, just Love, just different artists like that. But yeah, I listen to a lot of different music. I have a lot of different playlists for different vibes, of course. I big Spanish music guy actually too. Spanish Brazilian music. But yeah, there's
Right.
quite a bit of music that I listen to. Quite a bit of music that I listen to. A lot of different artists, but yeah, those are some of my favorites
Right.
for sure. Yeah.
Those are pretty solid. Yeah, those are.
I like Drake and Travis too. Post Malone and Khalid are really. Oh, thanks, Fire Yoshi. Yep. Yep, you already know. Yeah, Post Malone and Khalid are like my, when I'm those two are up there for that. But yeah, no, that's good. That's cool.
True.
We got some good music fans in here. I like it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got some good fans of the artists, many around. Let me get Cats real quick. He says, McDonald's Wi-Fi aside, yeah, I don't know what's been going on. It seems to be just flickering back and forth, unfortunately, so I deeply apologize. The rest of the streams won't be like this. All the rest of the streams will be in my apartment, where obviously all the streams have been, for the most part, pretty solid with the Wi-Fi. I really have not been able to figure out what it is about my this specific house that makes streaming so complicated. I wish GWallPro and Seth and everyone here an awesome holiday season. Well, thank you, Cats. I really do appreciate that.
Yes.
And
thank you.
And yeah, thank you as well. But I actually don't even know what I'm doing for Friday stream yet, so you can't get a hint. I don't know why you'd want to know, but yeah, I literally have no idea what I'm doing just yet. So, anyways, you were gonna say something?
Yeah. No, I was just I was going through some of my playlists. I wanted to give the your stream some more of like the artists that I listen to. Yeah. Big Jack Harlow guy, Kid Leroy, Pop Smoke. Let's see, Future, Bad Bunny. Yeah, let's see. Who else? A Boogie, Metro Boomin. Yeah, just a lot of different artists. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. If I'm going more chill, like Maroon 5, love Maroon 5, Chainsmokers, for sure. Yeah, see, I need to just look at my playlist. I just couldn't think of them like off the top of my head.
Yeah. No, all good, bro. All good.
But yeah, no, I'm just big fan of a lot of different music. So yeah, Nicki, Kendrick, yeah, yep. So yeah, depends on the vibe, but yeah, I'm just scrolling through my playlist now. I got a lot of different stuff on here, so it's definitely cool.
Absolutely. Or even current, like, what are some of your favorite video game soundtracks, like music from video games? If you like, any video games have really good music that you think you enjoy.
Oh man, that's tough. Music,
or just any sort of like soundtrack from any sort of video games, if you remember any that you enjoyed.
Are we talking just Nintendo?
It could be
or
anything. Yeah, it could be anything.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's anything, I know I guys told you earlier in the stream that I'm a big soccer guy. So because of that, I've played a lot of FIFA in my day.
True.
Big FIFA guy. I think the FIFA soundtracks, not every single one of them, like certain years, but some of those are just undefeated. Let me tell you, FIFA releases some really good soundtracks. Again, only for like certain years, like I can think like 14, 15, like were some good soundtracks, but yeah, anytime I think of gaming soundtracks, I go straight to FIFA. And I think I have a whole FIFA playlist on my music. So yeah, I would definitely say that. In terms of Nintendo, not really too sure a favorite soundtrack, but I'm sure there's some good ones out there. I'm just kind of blanking on them. So
yeah, I think probably from Nintendo, or just from the GameCube and Wii days in general. I think some ones that were pretty solid. I mean, obviously Double Dash has some good music for their tracks. Sonic Riders had some good like music for their tracks as well. I think the Mario Strikers games had like some good like atmospheric music in a way, which was pretty solid. And then of course, you can't go wrong with like Lego Star Wars again with their Star Wars sounds as well.
That's true.
Always
Star Wars. Yeah.
So
very true.
I think all those could be contenders. Yeah. It's just because I'm trying my best to just curb or at least neutralize the Wi-Fi. Obviously it's not working at all, so I deeply apologize that you guys are struggling through this one, but yeah, try my best with what we're working with. And yeah, if it keeps showing you guys ads, just know that I'm not manually putting them in. YouTube is just kind of like picking and choosing, I guess, since I have to manually reload my stream. That's why it keeps doing that. So my bad. Let's see. Personally, Sonic Lost World is one of my favorites. That's true. I mean, Sonic just overall has good music in general. This is very true. But hey, it is what it is. I guess a final question. If you guys got any last questions for Seth, I know the bit rate has been absolutely brutal, but if you guys have any final questions for Seth, let me know real quick. But also, Seth, I guess I'll leave you with a quick just question with like what have you seen this year in terms of like movies and stuff that you've enjoyed, or shows, like anything that you've been watching outside of the video game realm that you've personally enjoyed.
Yeah, just off the top of my head right now, two shows that I just finished watching recently, that just came out with new seasons. Definitely Outer Banks and Cobra Kai, for sure. Definitely a big Cobra Kai fan. Was always a big Karate Kid guy. So I really enjoyed am currently enjoying the Cobra Kai series. Looking forward to the last part of the last season. But yeah, those two were ones I watched recently. And overall, I mean, I would say in terms of like favorite shows, I mean, Suits is definitely up there. I'm sure a lot of people have seen Suits. I like that a lot. My all-time favorite show is Prison Break. Michael Scofield. If anybody's familiar with Prison Break, give it a watch. It's fantastic. And Star Wars shows as well. Movies in the theater. We did a. I enjoy a horror, kind of a big horror guy. So we did a double header of Smile 2 and Terrifier 3.
Oh, geez.
Which was it was quite the double header, let me tell you. Those were two very interesting movies. Also, The Substance is also very interesting. I would give that a watch.
Right.
It's one of those one-time watch things. Just kind of thinking of recent movies that we've seen. But yeah, I enjoy a bunch of shows, bunch of movies. So, you know, I'm always here for recommendations. And yeah, no, it's been
Fair
good.
Fair enough. All right, we got, let's do the last two questions that we got up here real quick. First up is, what's better, Mario Kart or Mario Party? In your opinion, what do you prefer?
Mario Kart, Mario Party. Overall, I'd have to say Mario Kart. I think it's Mario Party is great. But I think Mario Party is better when you have like a bigger crowd, like, you know, 3-4 people. I think you could play Mario Kart like with just, you know, the two of us, like 2 people, and it's still a really good time. I think it's just a little more competitive in my opinion, and that's kind of what I like. So Mario Kart.
That's fair.
I'd say.
Yeah, understandable. I would probably have to agree. I think I'm better at Mario Party potentially, but Mario Kart, yeah, definitely a solid game for sure. And then last one from Cats. This I don't. All right, this shouldn't. I don't need this to be like an ego related question, but I guess it doesn't have to be. He asked how awesome his game is a brother for you, but you don't have to say how awesome. You could just say like I guess
I'll answer
experience, like in terms of, you know, how has the relationship been?
Yeah, I can answer. No, Gabe's awesome, man. I mean, like, it's always great to have a brother, especially really close in age like we are. I mean, I've learned a lot from him. You know, he's taught me a lot of things over the years, and I mean, this kid is one of the smartest people I know. He just has so much knowledge, and he's obviously he's grown such a great fan base, and I'm just, you know, really proud of what he's done, and it's just awesome to see him excelling in something he loves and enjoying his passion. And yeah, we share a lot of similar interests too, so we're always talking and able to relate to a lot of things. And yeah, no, he's very awesome, Cats. I'll tell you that. He's very awesome. Great brother. So
I appreciate that. You don't have to say all that, but
of course,
means a lot. Means a lot. Nah, yeah, you got a lot of great things going for you as well. It's always good to have a little brother, and just to.
Oh, sorry. I'm just, yeah. No, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Sorry, I was just looking at some of these movie. What do we got here? For movie, Spider-Man's good. Yeah, Spider-Man's good. Yeah, I guess I didn't really say like my favorite movies. I kind of just was talking about ones I've seen recently.
Yeah, true.
Spider-Man's great. Home Alone's good. Home Alone. It's almost Christmas time. We're getting there. So, Jurassic World. Yep, Jurassic World's solid. That's cool. Yep. Yeah, in terms of like favorite movies though, I don't really have like a favorite movie. Man, I can't even think of any that are like coming to mind, but yeah, no, there's definitely some really good movies out there. And I don't think I really have a specific favorite. I know a lot of people do, but yeah, there's definitely some good ones out there.
Yeah. Oh, makes sense. Not a lot of good ones for sure. Well, our hour is up. So, ladies and gents, I know we've had a tough time, getting the stream to load up for you guys. But if you guys were able to at least hear us, even if you weren't able to, actually see us, talking, but if you were able to hear us, definitely let us know if you enjoyed seeing Seth on the stream. Seth, I really appreciate you coming on for this one. It means a lot. Of
course, man. Of course. Yeah.
And if you guys would want to see Seth in a future stream, it would definitely be like either at my current apartment or in my future apartment where I will have a much better, or where I do have a much better stream setup, so these streams don't have to, lag like this. Then let me know if you guys want to see Seth in future streams, or we can have him hop on to some like online streams. Like I said, we can play Mario Kart Wii online together, or we can have him hop on with me and Simon on a Fall Guys stream or something. Like there's a lot of things we can do. So let us know if you want to see Seth on a future stream. But with that being said, we got 23 more days of live streams this month. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Stay all pro.